I've been doing singing time off and on over many years, and I've gone through different styles, different modalities, and right now I've kind of settled on doing a lot of the Charlotte dance style of teaching primary music. But there's a few little tips that I kind of like to keep in mind. And this one is for choosing songs. I heard somewhere that food can taste more delicious if it is presented in a beautiful, enticing way. And I've thought about that with singing time, especially for junior primary. I've noticed sometimes when I do the action things and I have scarves and manipulatives or visual intrigue, I have a lot of variety. The children are engaged, but once in a while, I just want to add a little bit of fun, especially in these summer months. And so this one activity was really fun. And for this one, kind of like presenting food is more delicious and more enticing, I like to make singing time a little bit more delightsome as they walk into the room and then they see something fun and beautiful up on the board. And so this I did for, it's June, anytime really in the summer because it's spring and beautiful. So this is actually a picture of my chalkboard in the primary room. And I took some colored chalk and I just drew some sunshine, snail, and I wrote a scripture up on the board. This is Isaiah 61:11 that has to do with springtime and blooming. And so sometimes if I do a visual intrigue for choosing songs, I like to put a scripture on the top that ties in what I'm doing with the gospel. And so that way, if they're sitting down, or even the teachers, if they're just sitting there waiting for something to start, they can read the scripture. I never read the scripture out loud. I just leave it up there for anyone who wants to read it. And so for this one, I have these laminated flowers, and we have, I think, 6 of them. And then what's cool is they have a matching butterfly. So this would be like a purple flower and then a purple butterfly. And this picture is a little bit deceiving because this was at the end of primary. At the beginning of primary, I just have the flowers. There are no butterflies on the board. And so what I did is I taped the flowers up, and then that's when I drew the stems, and then I drew everything around where I wanted the flowers. And then I took the butterflies and I taped them around the room. And so when junior primary walks in, they see this big colorful thing. They love color, and so I just like to introduce color and variety into singing time once in a while. And so when they come in, I say, I have this picture here with all these beautiful flowers, but my picture is missing something. Did you see something around the room? Oh, I have some butterflies, and they're not in my picture yet. Can you help me find the butterflies? And so I'll pick a stick, or I'll choose a child to find a butterfly, and then I say, can you figure out which flower it's supposed to be with? I don't even say go to the same color. I just say, can you find the one it's supposed to be with? And maybe I'll pick an older child the first time, and they catch on. My kids are so smart. They catch on so fast. And so if they pick the purple butterfly, they bring it to the purple flower. And I say, oh, did they get it right? Oh, yes, good job. Oh, you did such a good job. And years ago, I would write the song we were going to sing on the back. And if you write it in Sharpie, it won't rub off. But then if you use 90% alcohol, rubbing alcohol, it comes off. You can just rub it off and use it again. I used to do that, but now I like a little bit more control in the order that I do songs. And so I just tell my pianist the order that I'm going to do the songs. It's kind of like pretending, oh, which song are we going to sing? But I just do the order. The back actually doesn't determine anything. We just pick a butterfly and then sing a song. Pick a butterfly, sing a song. And the children really like going around, finding a butterfly, getting their name chosen, and it's pretty quick. And the one other thing, if you find something, so you can just find clip art, but this one, it was supposed to go with the green butterfly, so I actually had to take Sharpie and color the green. And I'm trying to see if I can find the file of these. If I can find the file, if you want to comment your email address, I can email it to you if I can find them. but I still haven't been able to find this file. I believe I got this from another primary music leader, but she has since taken down her files, and so I'll have to see if I can find them again. But if not, I'm sure we can find some clip art that makes singing time a little bit more fun and bring some delight.